Coach, we find ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks,
up to the Madden guys.
techniques, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Oakland Raiders and the Denver Broncos. Two teams here playing for pride as the final week of the NFL season is underway. And to no one's surprise here in Denver, that'll carry through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Big stop, G. Big stop. Let's go.
First carry for Josh Jacobs. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not.
Had some big
now
plays
it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. From the gun, it's Jackson. Well, he's going to take a shot right away. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
They go play action with Jackson. Flush to his right, and incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Hey, check back 21, back 21, check back 21. Ain't no second. We take a win. Watch the safety green.
On 3rd down, Jackson. He's airing it out for Williams. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He's coming off a 3-interception performance last week, so certainly not how he wanted to start here.
Not at all, but this is where a quarterback gets tested. This is where we find out what he has underneath that jersey, because he had a bad game last week. Can he shake off a bad start to this one and start to perform at the level he expects? All right, quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers putting their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. That one good for 13 and a Denver 1st down.
You got me at 3.
10-2, sir.
One.
Just like that. Just like that.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Talk about that for a minute. Is that the first time in NFL history? How many games on a safety in overtime? Wow.
You were telling me this yesterday. That's exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game. It's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality.
Bill Belichick tree. Bill Belichick cheat with the spy gate, edit gate, contract gate, so on and so forth. Hypothetically, hey. I don't know, man. I told you, John Elway ain't GM of the year. We got to go back and talk. We'll go back and look at it, but John Elway ain't GM.
On 3rd down, Braxton. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Call it a 4-yard pickup, but it leaves him a few inches short here on 4th down. And no field goal try here from the red zone offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Check 99. Check 99. Bang, 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 bang. Check 15. Check 15. The ball. Shoot.
They'll try and run for it. And he will have the 1st down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
Let's go.
So give them the 1st down, 1st and goal after a pickup of 4, and the decision to go for it pays off.
It won't come up to afterwards, that's all.
You ready? Ready? Check more out.
Now it's Freeman, and running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal.
Vikings play the Falcons this week. Vikings played? No, they didn't play. The Vikings played the Falcons.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them.
Wow.
They're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal?
Right.
He pitches it. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. McManus's point after is good, and that makes the score 7-0.
Oh, I mean, it shouldn't. You're right. The Packers should be in regardless, just because the Packers ain't lost no division.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
No division games. The Packers should be right.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
He should be in, but we've seen stranger things happen.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started as we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league.
You play 1 or 2 of them games.
Always end up winning games.
Redskins, you play 1 or 2 of them games. You win 1 of them 4 division games. Let's see, 2 first down. Who else you decided not to play?
That's caught inside the 20. And all the way
look at this.
Touchdown, Oakland.
He won any one of those games. Not to fight by no sin. He's in the playoff.
As his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. It doesn't matter where you start with the football now. They have to feel great about their opportunity.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Now Locke throwing on second down. And he hits his target, Deshaun Hamilton. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. The reception good for 7. It's third down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Got the same.
Hey. Man, I got you.
Yeah, if the Saints lose, it can. Let's see what the division record is.
Try and throw on third down. And he finds Hamilton. That's complete.
Rams has a 2-0 division.
This one just shy of
the Saints got a better division record, so
the Broncos first down there, 12 yards on the play. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Locke, and he is going to go down. They sack him on the final play of the first quarter. The Broncos on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. They look to throw. It's Locke. He's going to fire one deep over. It's caught inside the 25. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Noah Fant, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Broncos have taken the lead. Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Throwing on 2nd and 8, Jackson. And this is Simpson with a catch. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Now Jackson on first down. He's airing it out for Williams. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and
you
you're the
give
defender,
respect where it's
you
due.
got to fight
It
that
don't
little
matter
bit
if
of
it's
panic
out,
that
slants,
emerges.
screens,
You've got to
whatever.
play the
End of the
ball
day, you
really
still
well.
got to
It's a
execute.
50-50 jump ball play.
He got his
guess
quarterback
what?
look
They
balling
took a
out
shot.
there.
How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Partner, you know I love to point out when teams break tendency and do something a little bit different from the norm. But when you run the ball in the first play of the drive, that's not a tendency breaker at all. That's just trying to establish yourself as you move forward.
He'll take a shot for the end zone. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down.
Balling out there.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in.
Well, we always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers. I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Shows some confidence, supreme confidence.
Big time confidence that he would
know
make
it's
the
a
play
run
for
game.
him,
It's
and
all
he
about Beckham.
This is their fullback getting the carry.
You know, but quarterback come over, manage the game, make a play here, 2 there. You got to run it back to the quarterback to the
I know
get
a
ready.
lot of times we like to put players in certain boxes. He does this and he does that. But this guy, he can do a little bit of everything. He's not just a lead blocker or a guy who protects the passer.
Hey, let him lead know. You got a strong wide receiver over here. I'm tired of reading reports. Michael Thomas, like, hey, at every game this season, second half of the season, he's been telling other teams and coaches, hey, come get me, come get me.
A great play there with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Broncos push further out in front. Extra point from McManus is good. And it's now 21-7. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Give him 12 yards that time and an Oakland first down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
On first down, they go with Jacobs again. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
They go play action now. Jackson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Draymond Jones.
You gotta look at Till, man. You know, Cowboys are defending champions right now.
9 sacks for him. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Here's Jackson.
Hella trade bait.
He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And finally taken down at the 44-yard line. That, I believe, will put him over 100 yards receiving for the game. Yes, it will. And he's got a first down to boot. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 44-yard line. Jackson now. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Simpson. Give him a first down. 15 yards that time for the Raiders.
Before you get to the AFC, before you get to the AFC, man, did you
Let's see if they do it
go over
anyway.
that big blockbuster QB trade you had late season, this NFC team, playoff team?
Flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask.
Okay.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
I thought the Bucs was fine. He wasn't trying to allow the cap money in his QB. He'd already developed him. He knew. I think it was a rage trade. He know what his arm, what he says. He know what his arm been. He know he built this quarterback to bang.
Intercepted.
Sheesh.
It's the Honey Badger.
It's hard to understand. It's hard to see him trading like that with that many doing that good with him. He had a 7 completion percentage, just under 5,000 yards, a threw with 40 TDs.
And he takes this one
he was balling with
into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up the big play.
Two things on that trade. I think that with the stats, David Bannon should go to X Factor at the end of the season, so we watch out for that. And then also, I think that if anything, it just helped the Rams with their cap flexibility, because the Rams have a lot of big name players on their roster. So you got the Gurleys, the Aaron Donalds, you got his shutdown corners, you got the golf, like, Ramsey and Long. So I think if anything, it helped out the Rams a bit, because he bringing the dog quarterback. We all know he doesn't like golf. Got to give him the quarterback with a manageable contract, right, until golf get up out of there.
And I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away, because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Big hold of the 30. As he'll get this one up to the 44-yard line. That one good for 26 and a first down. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, 2nd and a yard. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Oh, the rookie nearly had the pick. Probably should have had it. 3rd down now. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Locked to throw on 3rd and 1. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the... He's got him in, complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Well, they only needed a small gain on 3rd down. They end up getting over 30 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. On 1st down, Locke. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Now Locke. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway.
Let's go, baby. Let's go. Ready.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half.
They have a top-tier running back. Early in the season, the GM went and got him a nice, tall 6'6" target. And gave him their first.
Now Locke, he lost the football in town.
Running a little bit of everything out there. A little option, a lot of running back, and he's shown he can drop back and pass the ball. Showing his escapability, man. He's definitely one of the better quarterbacks in this draft. And he's showing why he looked like he took vengeance out on all them, trying to take vengeance out on all them teams and let them slide that
Brandon, you've got to see which one happened first. If the knee hit the ground, then they will keep possession.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
Check 59, Mike. Mike is 59. Mike to 59. Yo. Mike's 5'9", Mike 5'9".
Following the fumble recovery, it's Locke. He's going to fire one deep. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. And that one results in 35 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 37-yard line.
Hey, Team 6. 59, Mike. Check, 59.
Throwing on first down is Locke. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's second and 11.
Get, what, 7 sacks doing them to them Ravens?
On second down, here's Locke. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Throwing his Locke on third down. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Locke now on first down. And it's caught. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
I mean, let's not forget he had a running back that had 400 carries last year. So if Penny does come off kind of rough, he can go right back to his game. He had 270 carries this season, 1,800 yards. So, like, it's not, I mean, he got options. He only had 2 fumbles, 1,800 yards, 13 TDs. He still got that running back. Not to mention the running back has 500 yards receiving off the backfield, another 6 TDs. So, they're working some things up there.
Taken in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them.
Very possible. During the season, Dak did get in about half the games. He played 150 some odd downs, played like 8 games.
That's Simpson.
5 TDs, 2 interceptions. I don't know if that was cleanup time or just sparing some time, but it's a veteran move, man. We might see the veteran on the field some to help groom this Kingsbury kid.
There, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen, did not let him get downfield.
On third down, here comes Jacobs. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line.
Progressed real nicely.
That good for 19 and a first down.
91 deep, 92 medium, 86 short accuracy. 26 TDs, 18 interceptions with a 63 completion percentage.
The football comes out. Jacobs lost it. But I think the Raiders are going to be able to hold on to it.
Yes. The Patriots also acquired Dalvin Cook late in the season to bring in Kingsbury, another solid running back here.
It's almost like baseball.
He ran for 6'7". I'm not sure how much he's actually with the Patriots.
The next guy comes through
and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
Not a 1,000-yard receiver over here, but you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wide receivers with double-digit catches. Amari Cooper, 51 catches, 971, and 7 touchdowns. You got tight end Hernandez, 700 yards. 700 yards, 11 TDs. Yeah, it's another update.
It was an impressive 31-yard gain. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10.
6 players with double-digit catches over here.
A second time. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Let's go, tackle. Let's go. We got this.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct.
Go to the Patriots defense too, man.
Meanwhile, on third down, they
Got
take
some
a shot at the end zone,
here too.
but it's incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
We were talking about 6'4" corners. The Patriots got a 6'3" rookie corner.
Happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on fourth.
Watch twist. Watch twist.
Right.
They'll try and run for it. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. So now from half the distance closer, here's first and goal.
Season. It wasn't too hard. It wasn't too hard. You did it most of the season.
And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all.
I know, and I went over that. He played he got in 8 games and got some snaps throughout the season. So who you starting with out there? You starting with the rookie?
Second and goal. One more time with Jacobs. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down. Welcome back now to Denver. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes third and goal.
24 is the mic. Here we go. 24 is the mic. Hey, man. Watch the boot.
You went out and made that late acquisition of Cook, Dalvin Cook. You got 6 receivers.
Play action. Now Jackson. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Draymond Jones has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Their already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on fourth down. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. And this is incomplete. They can't hook up here on the fourth down pass attempt. And the Broncos will take over on downs. Lock and the Broncos going to come up first and 10 at their own 14-yard line. Going to give this time to the tailback. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 15. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10. Clock now on first down. He's going to loft one deep left side. That's caught at the 25. And all the way home for a Broncos score. A big play there. His 19th touchdown now on the season as his guys continue to pour it on. Extra point from McManus is good. And the lead will swell by one more. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on fourth down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 23. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And, Charles, we are in the midst of a very one-sided affair. I think this is where you and I have to fill a little bit. You want to regale us with old stories of your childhood in Newport. Now, Locke, he lost the football. It's out. And the Raiders pick it up. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk-reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit,
you got to remember, seven of those interceptions.
Lose the football.
So should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you've got to look at it as a first option. Taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. On 1st down, Jacobs. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters. No reason to lighten up now. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard.
And it's got to be between.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And he fights his way into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Josh Jacobs with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Raiders are able to cash in for 6. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that will get him 1 closer. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. You got to take into the account of these stat games, too, man. People playing these damn computer games. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there.
He ain't had no starting computer games, I don't believe.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon,
because
got the
40 TDs, 22 interceptions,
in the 2015 season, I commentated on
but he
3
also
games in a row.
Has just under 500
and in none
rushing
of them
yards and
did the
another 8
starting quarterback
TDs.
ever come out of the game.
And
the team
I think what makes that might.
each instance, I asked the
Cowboys got a
coaches
hell of a
later
running
on,
back too.
why didn't you do that?
Thinking they
And
got Chubb
all
over
looked at me
there,
and
so
said,
like.
just don't really do that in the NFL. These guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some 1st downs, just as good as running the football. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. The Broncos on 3rd down. They've been outstanding. 7 1st downs and 8 tries. This is 3rd and 14. Locke going to throw.
He does have veteran wide receivers.
Complete. And he's going to have this down deep into Oakland territory.
Receivers.
A huge play there for Denver. 46 yards.
He got some nice little pieces over there.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning.
I just want to say, what's being done with the rookie quarterbacks this year is impressive.
Being knocked back to the 18.
We done seen folks with veteran quarterbacks who don't do what some of these rookies
now a small step back as he loses a yard or 2. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Bronco football as we get your reset here. They've got a second down now as they look to salt this one away. On second down now, Braxton. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down. The last two plays each lose a yard. They'll try to move forward here on 3rd and 12.
Check nickel, nickel, nickel. Kill. Tighten up.
They'll keep it on the ground. Braxton, and he'll get this down only to the 18. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Yeah, it does. It comes down to user.
Now Brandon McManus for the Bronco field goal. From the right hash, it's a 35-yard attempt.
Every user ain't a nano, though.
He pushed it wide to the right, and this score will stay right where it is. So it's an empty trip downfield there as they get a missed field goal on 4th down.
I just want, he got a couple QBs over there. I just want to see.
He just pushed it, and that one never wanted to come back.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, who cares?
Remember, O'Bannon was only his second year in the league, so we know how some of they play sometimes. There's that veteran and that strong arm of Mayfield help him out. I mean, we haven't seen him play with the top tier quarterback, and now he quote-unquote really has one. Maybe.
And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down. And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake.
Did he have enough time to learn to get a good feel out for Baker Mayfield?
Now a carry for Jacobs.
The Rams switched QBs late in the season. He had Mayfield before. Like, does he have a good? Like, it's a lot of little storylines along with the rookie QB. So it's like, you know, there's a lot of little storylines that he can watch out for.
And a yard. On second down, Jacobs. And he is going to be stopped here for no gain, and that is going to be the final play of this football game.
Andy Reid get that monkey off the back this year.
A big offensive explosion help leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different
if you go with looking at most of the teams, that they have a lot of turnover or as much turnover and changes or young players
were few and far between as they'll end the year 5-11.
And
by just about all accounts, not the type of year they were hoping to
have.
Meanwhile, for the Raiders, this loss will be the capper to a dismal 4-12 campaign. And with some high picks coming in this spring's draft, it's a team for whom a roster overhaul may be on the way.
The Browns has, you know, that's John Elway over there.
Entire crew here at EA Sports,
the Bucks just swapped QBs.
So long, everybody.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. He ain't played. He might not have. I'm just looking at the team from a team chemistry standpoint. Every team, look at the teams that's been most constant. Cowboys does have a rookie QB. The rest of his team has been there, but he has a rookie QB. Saints has a rookie QB. Steelers rookie QB. The Bucks just traded for QBs. You got the Jaguars have a rookie QB. Browns have made a lot of little moves and played about half their games. The two constants will have the Ravens on a 3-game losing streak. Even the Rams just traded some QBs. The constants would tell you that it would be Seahawks and Chiefs. I mean, the only thing I get about the Chiefs right now, you know, they did have a major injury last week. But if you make it to the AFC Championship game, I believe Hartman will be back by then. Time for Calvin to step up. Reek. Oh, Kels. And 2 running backs. So shoot. Oh. I definitely can't. Can't say fuck the INTs though. He's still a rookie QB. Them rookies sometime on that Madden they gonna make them rookie things. I kind of think just it's hard but it's just like it's hard to not include the defending champion as well. But you know, in that note, he does have a rookie QB as well. The 2 constants should be the undefeated Seahawks and the 1-loss Chiefs.
I don't think anyone's better than me. Yes.
He gonna get Chubb the ball, so that's there.
He got the upgrade. Oh, it's a wrap.
What happened over there, Header? I hear you giggling.
He got the upgrade.
Who?
Pratt.
Who?
You know, I had the breakout message on my corner. Yeah.
Oh, you did
Pratt
on your cornerback.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh wow, he got shut down in Acrobat.